Oh, hey there. I sure didn't think I'd bump into you guys here. Hey, Shigrun. Good to see you again. This gate had been closed for Spark knows how long, right? Are you the one who opened it? I am. Castle orders had forbade opening it until then. Putting Colony 11 under quarantine for contamination by your Ouroboros was a shamefully foolish thing for me to do. Come on, what else could you have done in that situation? It was what it was. Chill. I thought this was the other side of the colony, to be fair. I'd love to speak with you more, but unfortunately, I have something urgent to deal with. I need to head back right away. Oh, and if you happen to spot Zoran, could you do me a solid and tell him to come see me? Zoran? Sure, I guess. Cheers, you guys are such a big help. Which colony gets affinity for this? I wonder. You're just you're watching the battle, I guess? Well, certainly didn't expect the likes of you lot to come and speak to me. Because you know full well how much of a pain in the arse you are. That's beside the point, though. You know Sigrun, the captain of the guard? She wants you at her office, pronto. Heh, and I certainly didn't think I'd hear that name come out of your mouth, either. Sounds like you two are acquainted. So what's Sigrun to you? This is Zoran. All squads suspend all duties. Assemble for an emergency summons. Hey, you even listening? Not a problem. Izo and Clad have also been informed. That's the kind of deal we're looking at here. Yes, it's a summons from her. There'll be no latecomers in this mission, so get to it. Hey, you just call? Gaha! One Rattlejack present, just as you ordered, Captain Zor. Remember you from Clad's squad. Might be suddenly decided to rock up here. This is special summons from Zoran we're talking about here. Of course we can't just ignore it. Heh, guess we can't. You idiots can barely function without having every little thing explained in agonizing detail, after all. What's going on? You're from Easel's squad, is that right? Wait, didn't I tell you? Me, Hexen, and Jack were originally... Enough idle talk. We're headed to the fort at once. Fort Overbus, right? Can't wait to see what fun happenings we have to look forward to there. Afraid we gotta skedaddle, Ouroboros. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll have barrels of fun next time we meet up. Gahaha. That was really something. What on Ionius is going on at the fort? I'm not sure. What I do know is that trouble and disorder are never far when they get involved. I do hope Sigrun's alright. Come on then, let's go see what all the fuss is about. Oh, if it isn't you guys. Thanks a ton for getting the message out. And if you don't mind me saying, you're all looking pretty pale. What happened between then and now? We called these guys over just like you told us to, but are you really sure about this? Sure about what? Ah, I get you now. Seems like the Ouroboros really know what makes you guys tick, eh? Was that an attempt at humor? What drivel? Relax, you guys. You're well within your rights to be concerned. I know. But the reason I called Zoran and his squad over is to help me out with a certain little job. What job? Kind of massively important job only they are capable of pulling off. A job made for the Guard's Vanguard, the Antares squad. Wait, did I hear that right? Hold on, by they, you don't mean... I'll pull the other one. I thought they were supposed to be Colony 11 soldiers, weren't they? I was cut off from saying it earlier, but we were originally part of the Guard. Officially, we work for Colony 11, but even now, we get the occasional personal request from the captain here. It'd be hard to believe, but it's true. Among the Guard, they were the elite of the elite. What she said, in a better, fairer world, I might have even been your superior, making you guys my little subordinates, you know. I was going to pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, what's this job you mentioned earlier? Ah, of course. Sorry, I was going to explain, but then we got sidetracked. First, we'll need a change of location. Follow me. I knew the castle must have had something to do with why you called us over here. True, but also, I need to avoid exposing embarrassing slip-ups to the public. Slip-ups? A few days ago, a section of the guard started an armed uprising and holed themselves up in the castle. An armed uprising? What? Yes, they've taken over a section of the castle, but they haven't got any further since then. It's a stalemate situation. Takeover? Now you have my attention. I'm just as surprised that a rebel element could even arise within the guard. You say that, but their fierce loyalty to the Queen is exactly why many of the guard can't accept that they were loyal to a fake. There are 4 sergeants at the vanguard of this rebel movement who seized the castle. They've proclaimed themselves as the Queen's 4 Divine Wings, and have made 2 demands of me. The 4 Divine Wings. A haughty, high-handed name, if there ever was one. What are they demanding, then? To transfer command of the guard to them, and to hand over the Ouroboros. Us. It is the people of Ionius lies solely at the hands of those treacherous Ouroboros. It is the Queen's wish to see them purged. This was the declaration of one of the sergeants, naturally have zero intention of yielding to either one of their demands. Saw this coming. If we aren't going to give them what they want, then we'll have to bring those rapscallions to heel, won't we? Get why you brought us in for this job now, seeing as we're no longer part of the guard and all. If the current guard were to fight their own fellows, the internal division would would be catastrophic for the organization. Yeah, you read that right. I came to the conclusion that only you guys, outsiders with inside knowledge, could do this. Still making us fight our old comrades. Who knew you could be so unscrupulous? But I have no objection. I shall gladly accept this job. We just love ourselves a bit of dirty work. Nothing like writing off any craziness we get up to as an accident. I'm raring to give those holier-than-thou pretenders the wake-up call of their lives. Hey, wait a moment. Maybe you could let us help you out with this job. Appreciate the thought, but if you join in, it means you also take on responsibility for the mission, you know? Yes, of course, we know that, but it's just, well, you see. If you won't spit it out, I will, Noah. We're worried about what will happen if we aren't there to keep these nutters in check. You're worrying yourselves over nothing. You won't get the most things done if you don't pull out all the stops. Not much difference between bringing them to heel and just killing them all, really. Yeah, they won't stand a chance. I see your point. Accompany them and make sure to keep them in line, okay? Of course, we'll make sure they don't raise too much trouble. Just to be sure, our mission is to suppress the rebel forces and make sure their leaders come back alive, not dead, right? Yeah, that's the gist of it. I know it's odd to say now that I've dragged you guys into this, but I owe you one. I really do. If we're done briefing here, then we will sort you at once. Any ideas how we're going to find those 4 Divine Wings? It's not like we even know where they're holed up in the castle. Our enemies are the ones we met in battle. We need to only scour the battlefield clean to find the scum we're after. Well, we have trackers to say where to go, and one of them is right here at the end of the hall. So that's not too bad. Well, I mean, I say they're here, but oh, there they are. You kept us waiting a good long while, finally feeling inclined to negotiate. You think there's still scope to talk after everything you've done? Kavesi set against Kavesi. This violates the will of her benevolent majesty and surety. Our taking over the castle is merely to show that incompetent, disloyal captain of the guard our superior will and resolution. So then, you're saying you absolutely do not want to fight? Why, of course, but depending on what you decide to do next, we may be forced to take desperate measures. Naturally, we will wish to avoid such an unpleasant course of events, and we would prefer that rational judgment prevails. So it's come to this? What is your deal, honestly? Not you. Surely, it cannot be you. Yeah, it's me, alright. You're Hexen, the Atrocious, from the Antares squad. What are you doing here? You should have been discharged. I should have been what now? Am I supposed to have seen you somewhere before? But by the flames, don't you dare say you've forgotten about what you did to me. You're an evil wretch who tortures her allies with glee. You inflicted an untold amount of suffering on me. Ooh, I remember now. That did happen, didn't it? It was thanks to all your kind help that I was able to come up with a more efficient method of torturing the human body. Queen's flapping wings. She's completely off the rails. All units, battle stations, proceed to attack at once. Whoa, whoa, hold your ponios. We ain't done nothing yet. I think we've gone way past the point of talking it out. Silence. I have no words to say to creatures like you. You shall die in short order. Now come on, didn't we just establish a moment ago that your beloved queen would hate it for us to be fighting? Indeed, but that Antares squad, they're different. Her prudent and wise majesty would be most understanding of our plight, I'm sure. They're totally losing the plot. So ultimately, their conviction is feeble. They're little more than another weak mob, a rabble. Let's end this. Oh yeah, well, actually my level, basically. That is good to realize. Oh, we haven't even taken out a single one of them yet. That's disappointing. Oh, there we go. Come on. Keep taking out more of them. We're taking pretty heavy hits here. Heavier hits than I'm used to, at the very least, but then again, I'm kind of used to being overpowered. We're down to 3 more. And I think we took out their leader already as well, so this shouldn't take too long at all. One left. And goodbye. What? Is that it already? Guess they're all bark, no bite. Ugh, curse it all. How can this be happening? Yo, Zor, I'm feeling a little itchy, you know? Do you mind if I tear it a new one? Eek! No, stop! Don't come near me! Once scum, always scum. She's all yours. Hold it. Good grief, it's a snuffing good thing I decided to come along. I beg of you, don't delay it any longer. Please, or finish me, please. I can't take the pain. Sigrun, I've secured one of the 4 divine wings. You can deal with the rest. Yeah, sure thing. And also, are you okay? If you don't mind me asking. Maybe imagining things, but it sounded to me like you were about to cry. Oh, nothing to worry about there. At least not for us, anyway. Okay, here we are at the front entrance. Or the back entrance, I guess? The one we took originally. You there. Are you the unit captain the guard dispatched? If you were asking that, then you must be... admire your resolution to fight us all on your own. Though, to be honest, I'd thought a sergeant would know far, far better. Well, wait a minute. I don't intend to fight. Please, you deliberately called us over. Do you think we're stupid enough to believe you're not fighting us after doing that? You can't fight on anymore. I'm telling you. We're all so exhausted we can barely move. I knew we should never have done this. Taking over a castle with no supplies was asking for trouble right from the start. So you're saying you surrender? Yeah, before that, could you give me and my soldiers some food to eat? I know just how pathetic I look begging you like this, but I'd be nothing without my soldiers. If you knew how bad of an idea this was ahead of time, you shouldn't have tried taking over the castle in the first place. First, the food. We haven't got enough to let you eat it all, so someone will need to get some more. Sounds like a job for me. I happen to know someone who could give me exactly what I need to help these guys out. You sure that you ain't gonna poison them with something dodgy? I'm a chef, remember? Just you wait and see. I'll need to head back to the fort canteen first. With our kitchen, I can cook up just what these guys need. Hello, Denny boy. Been ages and ages since Panina see you. It certainly has been ages, ma'am. Sorry to rush through the conversation, but can I borrow your kitchen? Pleased to go nuts, Denny boy. You good friend, and Panina always help out friend in need, whatever need may be. Happy to hear it. Help myself to a few of your ingredients as well then. I'll pay you back later. Condiment that Denny boy always liked to use is found on usual shelf. Go do what need doing now. Alrighty then, let's get cracking. Sorry for the wait. The food's all done and ready to eat now. Let's head back to the castle before it gets cold. Here's your order. I call it fortifying gold soup. My word, it's just an ordinary looking soup, and yet just by the smell alone, I already feel so reinvigorated. It's a special soup with blends, spices, and natural medicines together, making for a delicious and invigorating meal. The stomach can't digest solids after a long period of starvation, so you need to eat this first before you eat anything solid. He's sounding reasonable. I'm shocked that you go this far for us. Now that we've surrendered, what do we do? The Queen, the war with Agnes, everything we knew was fake. Then what do we do? Then what do we believe in and fight for now? Well, I'm no boffin, so I can't really help you out with that one. But there's one thing I think I can say. It's this: you should first get a tasty meal in your system to cheer yourselves up before doing anything. That way, you'll fill your belly, your mood will improve, and then the good ideas will start coming to mind, I'm sure. Heh, you really aren't a boffin. But it's not what you say, but how you say that counts. Looking back, me and my soldiers could have done with dwelling a little less on things past, I think. Once my soldiers have finished eating your soup, we'll be heading back to the captain of the guard. Of course, it won't be to beg for her forgiveness, but to seriously consider what our future will look like. Nice one, but the captain of the guard will be thinking about the same thing too. Also, once we get the chance again, we'd absolutely love to have some more of your tasty cooking. You better believe I'll cook you up a storm. There won't be any wanting bellies by the time you're all done eating. Oh, what the spark? That's not fair. Why does Brand always de-escalate everything? There's more ways to fight than besting an opponent in battle. And Brandon won, did he not? Gotta say, I'm glad things didn't escalate for once. Oh no. You, what unit do you belong to? Tell me your colony affiliation now. You have 3 seconds. Ugh. Haha, I think we got our guy. You're a lucky boy, you know. He hasn't got that many soldiers with him. Now's our chance to get him. You're right, there's only 5 of them. Not too bad. Oh, got one of them down finally. And the rest should soon follow. Oh, there's their leader. And, yep, 2 down in 2 seconds. Oh, but you there. You've taken like no damage. Not good. So you're now the last one, so you're not going to survive much longer anyways.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
You gotta get out of here. They're too strong. What? You made a run for it. Chase, eh? Just perfect. You better make sure I'm out of breath by the time I catch up to you. And the human hunt begins. Have fun. Yo, Uni, we came to suppress a rebellion, right? I don't see much rebellion suppression here. Oh, duh, Lands. These guys are in for, are in it for the sadism, and not much else. Track, oh boy. Yeah, especially because of every single. Oh my gosh. Why do you guys have to be aggressive when you're so weak? Come on, interact. Oh, I can just, okay, I can still see them. Good enough. Means we can just run until we hit the quest. Everyone else should just kind of ignore us. That's a unique monster? Oh. Great. Hey, these do count as a unique monster. Okay. I guess we could take them down. Make it a little bit easier to get around here in the future. The Black Triad. I definitely kind of remember ignoring these guys. Oh. Oh, they all... Wait, they count as individual ones? That's weird. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, and the other. That's nice.
Is this like a rare thing?
Oh no, but does okay, it is a single gravestone. Okay, back to following footsteps. Looks like he managed to escape to the outer walls from here. If I remember correctly, the place where the Annihilator used to be is just ahead, right? But now that's not there anymore. It's become a dead end. Gah, you know what that means. The dumb snuffer's only gone and got himself cornered. I mean, this is a somewhat interesting place to come back to. Oh, you're by yourself. It appears you're all out of luck now. This is the end of the road for you. Please, help me. At least spare my life. I'm begging you. As if. Well, what's going on? You fell right into my trap, just as I thought you simple-minded imbeciles would. My analysis proved correct. You all a bunch of browbeaters who love to boast to anyone who you think can't push back. You knew something was off. Your futile escape was all an act to lure us into a false insecurity and into your trap. Heh, there's nothing I wouldn't do to make you all suffer. If it weren't for you fools, I would have brought glory to Kevis. The Queen herself would have commended my triumph. What you did, I can never forgive. As part of my glorious plan, I shall sentence you all to death. Kinda reminds me of Tyon, I got to be honest. Hey, now that's just out of order. Take that back. For the love of... Leave the bickering for later, dumbasses. We're kind of in a life or a death situation, in case you've forgotten. Enough talk. You shall now learn just how fatal your recklessness is. Ooh, level 69. Okay, but everyone else is lower level. Still. And they... Great. This will be a slow fight again, won't it? And that's 2 down. Perfect, and big attack, please. There it goes. Oh, it's so great. So let's get off another one of those if we can. Oh, it's an Origin Blade instead. Ah, well. Maybe it'll do good. No, just way less damage. Maybe it's good against certain enemies or something. I don't know. Or yeah, maybe it's unblockable, or in whatever, or pierces. Who knows? You got off a burst somehow. How did you manage that? I guess with your combo? Weird. But this can't be right. My glorious plan was supposed to be flawless. You call devising an underhanded trap glorious? Suppose you never learned of irony. Guess you also never learned that the quickest way to deal with a surprise trap is to brute force your way out of it. This is inconceivable. How did I, a far more intellectually capable being, lose to you meatheads? Let's just see what you say about us meatheads after I'm done ripping all the limbs off your body, eh? No, you're that girl from the Intari squad. You're just as, no, more atrocious than the rumors claimed. If I were you, I'd surrender now. We've still got a limb to surrender with. Oh, Noah. You're no longer going to be using that class, I guess. Oh, well. Oh, and wait, I didn't even notice that you got max rank either. Oh, you're close-ish. That's good. What do I put you in for now? I could just switch healing classes. That's fine. Ah, are you the reinforcements? Yes, the captain of the guard requested that we come. We'll be taking over now. I see. Hope you understand if we withdraw for now. The guy you're about to meet, well, he doesn't go easy on us just because we're Kavesi. You be careful too. Well, well, well. If I ain't gone completely loony, I think I see a very warm and familiar face. Figured you'd be involved somehow, Balroy. Hey, do those two know each other or something? No, they can't seem to get rid of each other. They'll be honest, it's more of a one-sided thing. I've got to say, you're really not the luckiest snuffer, are you? You must have been begged to come here by that pathetic coward of a guard captain. Tears pouring down her eyes and all. But enough of all that. Why don't you join my squad? Love nothing more than to kill some snuffers with you again. You seem to be salivating at the thought of it. Gah, well, of course I am. Kill or be killed. That's what it's all about for us soldiers. The Queen been a fake, peace with Agnes. Don't care about any of that. You couldn't be Kavesi, Agnian, whoever. Don't matter to me. All that matters to me is killing. Get it, don't you, Zor? Why you ain't in the guard anymore? Don't you? You appall me. I'm sorry. What do you say there? Couldn't hear you too well, old chum. I have nothing more to say to a blustering piece of scum like you. Blustering, you say? What's that supposed to mean? I said I have nothing more to say to you, scum. Let's get on with it already. Ooh, just what I wanted to hear. Let's get down to business then. Once I have your head, I'll do you the honor of returning it to your precious captain of the guard. Aren't you a charmer? Let's just see you try and take my head, shall we? Not that crazy of levels. The previous guy was technically higher level than this. Yeah, it's going pretty fast. Oh, now we got things going through. Might as well go for big attacks. Oh, that was fast. I didn't even do anything. Oh, we just have a sniper? Really? What's gotten into you, Balroy? Your overfists are shaking like mad. Perhaps you're remembering that time I almost beat you to death. Now fear's overtaking you? What was that? Are you saying I'm scared? Are you saying me, Orifist Balroy, is scared of you? Like snuff I am. You don't have half love to waffle on, do you? You're a dead man, Zor. You're a dead man. Grah! Oh, no, we go again? Oh, but now you're a little bit stronger. Okay. Didn't really expect that. Okay, and in like level 3. Oh, took down 2 of them right then. That's nice. And big attack. Did a good amount of damage. And let's see if we can get off another one. Oh, got off first. It's always impressive. And big attack. Great. And now you're gonna go down any moment now. There we go. Ugh, snuff it all. You still ain't nothing but a snuffed spark, Zor. And you're nothing but instinct, Balroy. Takes a whole lot more than that to beat me. Oh, come off it. We're one and the same, and we both know that much. You're but a slave to the thrill of the fight. Can't even begin to comprehend why it is that people actually fight. We fight to better ourselves into something more until we can give no more. Think, no matter how futile we think it may be. Aren't you gonna finish me off? That's for her to decide, not me. But it's not like I'd give you an honorable death to a fool like you, anyhow. We're done here. Let's move. Sure, but you're just going to leave him like that? Leave him as he is. Miserable wretch like that is of no interest to me. Curse you. And that's everything dealt with, Captain. Yeah, we just got done putting the surrenders into custody. You got soft. Kill off a turncoat and you kill off any little worries about them doing it again. Peace of mind. I'm captain of the guard here. I gotta decide what becomes of them. Huh, so the weak, indecisive soldier speaks like she's all grown up now. I've had to endure more than my fair share of tough situations, you know. Ever since you left all that time ago. Good, and keep on maturing and growing. You wouldn't want your subordinates to make a mockery of you now, would you? My job here is done. I'll be returning to Colony 11. Hold up, Zoran. Come back to the guard. We need your like more than now than ever. Besides, by rights, you should be captain of the guard. Just I was starting to think you had matured a little. Turns out you're still the same person I remember from long ago. However, that should mean you already know what my answer is going to be. Isn't that right, Sig? The next theater of operations you have for me had better be something with a bit of bite to it, okay? A challenge that I can throw everything I have and more into. You got that?
Oh, so that's how they're doing. There's been a change in colony relations.